Here are 5 underrated exercises for pickleball so you can get to more shots, be in better position out on the court, and stay injury-free. Hey, I'm going to walk you through all 5 of these movements. Stay with me. I'm going to tell you why we're doing them and even give you modifications. The first is hill sprints, all right? I love running on an incline or up a hill because you're in a much safer position than on flat ground, all right? Why? When you're on an incline, you're forced to lean. See that? All right, so you're leaning forward. I'm on the ball of foot. My hips are back. My spine is long and strong, and I got that forward lead. Now, look, the main goal of hill sprints is conditioning, all right? But we're also starting to strengthen the musculature that we need out on that pickleball court. Think about the no volley zone. You're on the ball of foot, your hips are back, and you have a forward lean getting ready to take that ball out of the air. All right, so great for strength, great for conditioning, great for these brilliant postures and patterns. Here's Derrick Henry, one of the best running backs in the NFL, doing hill sprints. All right, I'm going to pause. He spends $240,000 a year on his body. And what's he doing? He's outside the stadium getting hill sprints in. That's how powerful it is for your strength and conditioning, all right? Now, look, I get it. Hill sprints as we age are difficult. Here's a 90-year-old woman running up the hill. Same postures and positions you saw me in earlier, right? She's got that forward lean. She's got that spine moving, the head, the ball of foot, all right? So if a 90-year-old woman can do it, we all can do hill sprints. But I get it. If you're over the age of 30 and you haven't sprinted in a while, ease in. Start at 60% for a few weeks, 70% for a few weeks. Move up to 80%. Maybe that's as far as you go. If you're under 30, right, or a pro, yeah, you could probably start at 80%, 90% and go all out on hill sprints. It doesn't need to be long either. You can go 15, 20 yards. That's great for pickleball. I'm telling you, you'll never gas out and you'll get to more shots because you're going to have more speed and power. Hey, the second movement, back chain lunge. This is an advanced version right here. I'm going to show you a modified version, but this is so beautiful because not only am I strengthening my single leg, but I'm starting to coordinate my upper body with this movement, right? So my foot is straight. I'm honoring the natural arch. I'm on the ball of foot. I'm not driving through the heels. We don't want to drive through the heels. Then as I'm strengthening my legs, I'm loading my hips. So my hips go back, right? So I'm getting into the hamstrings and glutes. And then you can see I'm coordinating my arms, my shoulders, my spine, my head, all over that. Take a look at Ben Johns and some of the pros on the court. That's what they're doing. When they're making these difficult shots, they're staying in their back chain. Their hips are back. They're coordinating their spine, their shoulders, their head all together. The majority of pickleball players 4.0 and below, they're very rigid in their movement. Their spine and their head and their upper body is not coordinated as much with their hips versus the pros, all right? Next is some modifications. Look, you can just work that top range of motion. That's fine. Just remember to coordinate your spine with it, your shoulders with it, your torso with it, right? Here's that middle range, right? And then if you want, there's the third range. The other thing you notice is I'm using support. Here I have a rake, right? You can use a wall, a fence, right? A tree, a PVC pipe for support until you have the strength in your single leg to use it unsupported. All right, third exercise, back chain march. Seems simple, incredibly powerful. If you're able to do 3 minutes of the back chain march, you're never going to have an Achilles or foot or calf issue, all right? This is also a great exercise to strengthen your split step, all right? So I'm on the ball of foot. Again, my heels are never going to drop. I'm never going to drop. I'm honoring the natural arch. My tailbone's back and high. My spine is long and strong, all right? Very similar to what you see at the no volley zone, right? If people are in a dink battle or if someone's getting ready to take the ball out of the air, right? They're leaning forward, getting ready to take that ball out of the air. I've overemphasized this position. Why? Because we're trying to strengthen it, all right? We're not on that high of a ball of foot out in the no volley zone, but we want to strengthen those feet. Going to bulletproof your calves, your Achilles, your feet while you're emphasizing this good posture and position. Again, if you can do 3 minutes of this, man, you're never going to have those foot and ankle and heel cord injuries. All right. Hey, next movement, fourth movement is Seiza side bend pulls. Again, this one's so powerful because look at my spine. Again, the average person who's playing pickleball 4.0 and below is very stuck in the spine. They don't have this athletic movement in their torso. Take a look at the pros. See how bendy they are, right, in their spine and their torso. This movement here is not only going to bulletproof your spine, but also your shoulders. So I'm starting to coordinate my shoulders and my spine together. You can see as I move, right, as I get a side bend in, my head goes over to that side. I'm pulling my arm back, getting that side bend in. The majority of shoulder injuries happen because of weak upper back and scap stabilizers. This is going to strengthen them, all right? Says the side bend pulls for upper body pulling strength. Absolutely incredible. You'll be able to get into better positions out in the court. All right, fifth movement, Jaguar Crawls. Again, this is an advanced movement, but it's so great. This is Bam. Bam's got such brilliant movement, so he's a great demo man. All the other demos were by me, all right? And this is such a great video. I love this for elbow health and shoulder health. Take a look at this right here. Look at that elbow movement, all right? As Bam's doing this, he is on his hands, all right? He's coordinating his hand, his elbow, and his shoulders together. Then take a look further upstream. So watch the hand, elbow, shoulders. Then look at his torso. He's getting a side bend in. His hips are moving together. If you can do a Jaguar Crawl in this pattern, you'll never have an elbow issue. Right? Look at that brilliant movement right there. Yes, there's modifications. We could do tabletop side bends, plank side bends, all right? But this right here is just absolutely brilliant. It coordinates your lower body as well, right? So it will help you to get to more shots, but more than anything, stay lifetime durable while you're out on the pickleball court. Hey, I hope this video helps. Much love and durability. I hope to see you out in the pickleball court soon.